Well, today it's all about grits. Now, I know there are plenty of grit haters out there. I personally love grits. But if you don't like grits, I do encourage you to give this a try. I use the old-fashioned grits. I do not use the instant. First, we're going to start with a little more than we're making 2 servings. So we're going to do 2 1/4 cups of milk in a saucepan. Now to that, we are going to add a knob of butter, pretty generous, about a tablespoon, tablespoon and a half. Some black pepper, maybe not quite that much, but we'll make it work. And a good healthy pinch of salt. You're going to heat your milk till it comes to a low boil. Okay, our milk is bubbling. We're going to add in 1/2 cup of grits. And we're going to whisk. Really well. Now, while the milk was heating, I did whisk it a few times just to keep it from forming a skin and to keep it from sticking in the bottom. So the instructions tell you to turn it down right away, but I'm telling you, let it cook for just a minute. You are heating up those grits, you're letting them start to expand, and they'll cook more quickly if you do that. Just keep whisking. You do not want your milk to boil over. Now that we've whisked in our grits and let them cook for about a minute at a boil, we have put the lid on our pot. You have to put the lid on, and we've turned it down to low. You're going to let those cook about 15 minutes, maybe 17. You will have to taste them to make sure that they're done. They could take as long as 20. Depends on how tightly your lid fits. Now, the reason that I use milk instead of water is because I never use water in a recipe where I can use something else. If you didn't have milk and you were wanting to make these for supper, then you could use chicken broth. That would be delicious. Add in some garlic and cheese. But I do ask that you give these grits a chance. I'm telling you, creamy grits, they're just the best. And with these grits, we're going to have pork sausage that we got from a hog raised by Rocky Knob Farm, and a processed by A.W. Meat House, and they seasoned it even. It does not need one bit of seasoning. It has perfect salt, pepper, everything. I got the original or the home style seasoning mixed into it. And for pork breakfast sausage, that's what you need. And it comes in these great 1-pound sealed packages. So if you're not using A.W. Meat House, you are missing out. Now you should whisk a little bit during cooking, but there's our grits, creamy and delicious. They're not gluey. They are perfectly done. We're going to plate these up with some sausage. And there's our beautiful bowl of grits. One last thing I'm going to do is just drizzle a tiny bit of the pan drippings from the sausage. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Stick a little extra butter on the top to melt down so they... But I'm telling you, that flavor of that sausage is amazing. You enjoy your breakfast. We're going to go eat.